in a trailer. No need to come.
With the transformation to glamorous star complete, Dusty would have a string of hits throughout the 60s and host her own television show. She seemed to be able to sing anything whilst remaining distinctively Dusty.
She was a great pop singer, a great soul singer, a great ballad singer, a great folk singer, a great jazz singer. She was so good at so many different things.
I trusted what she sang. It didn't make any difference if once in a while the note was a little sharp or a little bit flat. There were jewels. The way Dusty sang the little, it just was smoky, it was sexy, it was restrained, it was held in check, but underneath it was smoldering. You know, it was just on fire. It's just so much romance and passion and coolness too, you know. We'll take a breath away. I'll be hard to hold. Feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go.
When she sang one of those breathy songs, she sounded like a reed instrument. And it was such a fragile sound. But then she was capable of taking off and soaring above a great R&B song and being so powerful, you almost wouldn't believe it was the same woman singing.
Dubbed the Queen of Blue-Eyed Soul, Dusty was often assumed to be black by those who had heard but not seen her. She sometimes admitted to feeling like an imposter, but with a few exceptions, black musicians welcomed and respected her. She was a tireless promoter of black music, whether hosting the cutting-edge television show, Ready, Steady, Go, or covering soul and Motown songs on her own show.
I think she was, if you scraped off the Irish Mary Isabel Catherine Bernadette O'Brien, she was black underneath. And that's what you found out.
Before Dusty, all British female singers really were still living in the 50s. Dusty changed it virtually overnight. Suddenly she was making records that sounded like they were made in America. She was singing like an American, but it didn't sound like an impression. It was the real thing.
Britain suddenly had a soul singer. People tend to forget that when you say soul singer, you don't mean that the person is black, you just mean that the person sings from there. That's what a soul singer is, you know, so soul singers don't really have a color.
Everybody knows that Dusty was mesmerized by black singers, that she just loved the Martha Reeves and the Aretha Franklins and the Dionne Warwicks, and there is a tremendously soulful spiritual feeling, even though she wasn't raised in a Baptist church shaking a tambourine.
Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Yeah, a summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. They dancing in Chicago, and down in New Orleans, in New York City. All you need music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. Now swinging, swaying, and records playing, dancing in the street.
There were other ladies